sounds as if Alex Mack is trending toward retirement. Here he is, walking off the field with Mike McGlinchey, who spoke today. But is this another Joe Staley situation? That's the question that I ask in this article on The Athletic that I'm going to pop open, make a little bit bigger for you here. Copy and paste it into the chat section. Why don't you go and check it out right now? Be sure to subscribe to The Athletic. And while you're at it, I know you guys are all watching right now. Hit the subscribe button on this channel because we're coming out with a lot of 49ers content. As you can tell, I'm still in my work blazer right now. Got home from the facility. First thing I do after I finish my article is record the video. And the question now is, Alex Mack, is this a Joe Staley situation again? Because John Lynch said this: we've been in discussions with Alex, communicating with him. And I think I would say, common theme here today, I'm not going to speak for Alex on that. I think at the appropriate time, Alex will comment on that. That, I think, is the telling quote. At the appropriate time, Alex will comment on that. You know, if Alex Mack were returning, for sure, there would be no at the appropriate time. Now, Lynch later on said there's no finality in Mack's decision, which again implied that even though there's not finality, the decision is to retire. Mack's going to be 37 this season. He's 36 right now. But, you know, even despite John Lynch not wanting to leave the door open for Alex Mack to return, you couldn't help but think of the situation 2 seasons ago. And we'll revisit this quote right now. Same press conference, 2020. 49ers were doing that one over Zoom, not in person like we were today at Levi's Stadium. And somebody asked John Lynch about Joe Staley. And John Lynch said he's doing his typical routine down with his family in San Diego working out. We're encouraged. We've heard nothing that would lead us to believe that Joe is not going to play. So we're encouraged with that. We'll see where that goes. That is something with each and every player, particularly as they get older. You give them that time that they need. But we are encouraged that Joe will be a part of us moving forward. 5 days after that, Joe Staley retired. And you can't convince anybody that 49ers didn't know. In fact, right after Joe Staley retired, 49ers completed a trade for Trent Williams. So that worked out for them. So my question here is, are they pulling a Joe Staley situation here? Or is John Lynch just trying to use some diversion tactics again like he did 2 years ago ahead of the 49ers possibly signing J.C. Tretter, former Browns center, number 2 in pass blocking grade from PFF each of the past 3 seasons? It's definitely possible. And that's what I address in this article. You either go Tretter or you go Brunskill at center and you draft somebody. Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa, probably a first rounder, but you got Cam Jurgens from Nebraska. That's who Matt Barrows and I just picked in the mock draft for The Athletic that's going to be coming out tomorrow, so you could take that one out. You have Dylan Parham from Memphis, Cole Strange from Chattanooga, Luke Fortner from Kentucky. There certainly is a lot of center talent in this draft, and as you've heard from various national reporters, it seems that more teams are interested in trading down than trading up, which I think behooves the 49ers pick situation really well. They have 9 picks coming up, none of them in the first round. Before a draft that's more middle and bottom heavy, I guess that's the way you'd want to be, right? And that, you know, in and of itself should also be another tell regarding the Deebo Samuel situation. If there are so many teams desperately trying to draft back out of the top 10, why would the 49ers be so desperate to enter the top 10? Right? So the appeal of getting multiple first rounders for Deebo Samuel might not be as high this year as it is in other